everyone. This is a podcast from the ASEAN-UK Youth Leaders Initiative. And today we have Marisa, an alumnus of the program of the Girls Takeover British Ambassador for the ASEAN-UK. And I will be the moderator of this important podcast. Marisa, she was selected to take over the roles of the British ambassador for the as a part of the Plan International Cambodia Girl Takeover program with the British Embassy. So in this podcast, she will share with us about her journey as a British ambassador for the and also her experience that gained from that day and also her perception and view from the women role in society as well. So, Marisa, how did you become the British ambassador for the? Can you share with us your journey, please?
So first of all, my name is Marisa, and thank you for having me today. So my journey is quite a bit long than I expect because I applied it since last year, and the process itself is about 2 or 3 months before the takeover date. Yeah, the role itself that it's about diplomacy and influence was really motivate me, and I would like to empower a young girl as well to see that because when I can take a part of that, I can spread more awareness on that as well.
So, what were the important lessons learned and experience that you gained during the role as a British ambassador?
So thank you for the questions. I learned a lot on that day, not only from the formal meeting, but as well as informal meetings. Because I believe that I have 7 activity lined up on that day, from early morning till late at night. So I can see that the reality of being diplomat or being the ambassador is not quite easy, or it's not what people fancy that we are dressed up so nice and we just went to meeting and just talk, but it's not. It's involved around we communicate, we listen, and being confident in our speak is the most importantly because we talk with another people, we share the perspective of our country to another, and we express that we're trying to protect our interests and gain more interest, and still we have a friendly conversation with them because somehow we can still have the difference in the opinions with each other, and that's what I learned. And as well as I learned that we can gain many informations from informal sessions, such as when I do cooking show, I talk a lot and in the informal way, but I still can see the perspective of the ambassador, that what is his perspective on things like gender equality, gender-based violence, his normal routine. And it's really quite amazing to hearing that without feeling pressure, and it can help me relax as well.
So, regarding the skill or quality, so what skill or quality do you think are essential for girls and women to step in the leadership role? Besides, like it's more like diplomatic. So, what are the other skills? As yes.
Thank you so much for the question, and I believe this is important as well because women and young girl, even not in the diplomacy world, we need to have soft skill. That the first one is we need to have quality of soft skill, like we believe in ourselves. The first thing, it sounds simple, but it is because when we believe in ourselves, we can start talking and communicate with another. We need to learn about communicate with another in informal way and formal way because there's different situation that we will face, and if we do it in an informal way and formal way, we need to know which direction should we go, and we need to know more that about the skill as the research because from my academic background, researching is really important because we need to understand what we need to talk about and what we have, so we can talk with our stand clear, and we don't have to be confusing the people all the time that we talk.
I do believe that there will be challenges to take this role. So, what were some of the societal or personal challenges that you encounter while stepping into this leadership role, Marisa?
Thank you so much for this question. I believe that the challenges for me is the first thing is being on camera all the time. Because I myself, I really don't feel comfortable being on the camera or just have a lot of people follow me, or just talking with people. Yes, I like talking with people, but in a formal way, I feel a little bit pressure and stress at the moment. Even though I prepare everything, but it's still quite stressful for me. Thank you for Plan International and the media as well, that they trying to make it comfortable as I can. But after that, it start to become more simple and normal for me after like 2 or 3 hours in. The second one is like how the schedule is really tight and I have to flexible with the schedule. And the last one is when we need to approach or make a speech that some of the time it's really coming too fast, or we haven't prepared it like properly, so it's really quite a challenge for me as well. But anyhow, I can still proceed to do that, and I hope that another young girl, they can still proceed and adaptable and flexible in that position as well.
Next is that how do you overcome with this setback or anxiety during the journey, seeing that you have faced like uncomfortable one and also flexible about the overlap schedule. So how could you tackle with this? Yes, Marisa.
Thank you so much for the questions. I believe really big shout out to mentor and coordinator and Bongbong in from plans, because they really taking a good care of me. When I told them I need a space or a moment, they really said that okay, you can take a break because it might be quite a lot going on. So you can go somewhere with the fresh air. Yeah, and it really helped to talk with another person, and they really take care and help me through the journey itself. And as well as Mr. British ambassador, he also asking me about how are my feelings, do I need a space, or is it okay, is it too much. He really look out for me, and the whole crew that support me back there, they also really understandable for me, because I also told them that I'm scared of camera, or I'm really have a hard time to process in front of it, and they really take care and comfort me throughout the journey. And as well as me myself, I'm trying to calm myself down as much as I can, because in the process I cannot thinking straight if I'm not calming myself down, even though I have doubt and stress and pressure. But I need to do this for not myself, but also us to spread awareness to another girl.
Seeing that it's kindly more like related with the equality, gender equality and equity. So in your view, what are the most significant barriers to achieving the gender equity in leadership role today?
Thank you so much. This is an important question that I want to answer. Because I believe that even though we have a lot of program and spreading awareness, but still some of the young girl and some of the women out there still feel the lack of representative in the government or in the leadership state. And because of the lack of representative, it's also make a young girl, they have a hard time to find a role model to look up into. So it's quite hard for them to imagine themselves as the version of being in the leaderships. And this is some of the problems, because the lack of representative, and as well as the unequal access to educations and mentorship. Because I would like to raise the case of a young girl and woman in the rural area, that they have a hard time to access to the educations and mentorship if they want to be the part of something or apply any program. Where can they find their mentor to guide them through the journey, or can they really access to higher educations in some case? What about they have a case in the child marriage, like they get married too young in the age of 15 or 16. So is that possible for them to access to the educations? And as well as the stereotype that most of people in the rural area, they really have the stereotype of girl being at home and taking care of children. It's called the uncared paid job, that we take care of all the people, and some of them still have the perspective of girl being involved with the kitchens and house, or being a housewife is better than girl being in the leadership, because they will say that girl being in the leadership is maybe they kind of pressure young girl, especially talking about the rural area itself, or some of the traditional or traditions and culture that they follow, that they felt their family follow, that can be pressure young girl to be not really educated, but just being prepared for the housewife in the future. So it's really a challenge in the leadership role. Thank you so much.
And next is about the scene that you has recap touch a lot related with the prioritize about the women's over men's, and also promoting their role in society. So what change in society or institution do you believe are necessary to create an environment where younger and women can thrive as a leaders? Yes, Marisa.
Thank you so much for your question, and this is another one of interesting questions. So the first thing is, it's simple to talk. It The first thing is create an environment where young girl and women can feel that they are fit in without the need to trying too hard. So yeah, normalize women in leadership role be like can be a lot helpful for them to look up for their role model and representative, and they can imagine the version of themselves being in the leadership like that. And to understand that, to change the perspective of girl beings in the education system, um sending young girl to school and not trying to make them get married too fast because of any situation out there, because education is the one step ahead that can bring the girl to success and to be in the leadership role as well. And I also believe that being friendly with them in another way, like in the working place, in the school, and in the mindset of the people. And I would like to raise the man ally as well, because if the man really an ally, and the man around her is really an ally and support through all the decision and understanding of what she wants and what her vision is, so she will have more motivations and inspire. And some women can look up to their man ally as well, that they can see that, oh, they are a girl but they can do anything. So it is a good thing that they have a man ally around them, to make sure that they can go through everything, and feeling that they don't trying too hard, and feel the lot of respect or disappointing around them when they trying to reach their goals.
So, what the government, NGO, the non-governmental organization, the private sector, and civil society should do to collaborate, to empower the younger and women's, Marisa, in your view?
Yeah, thank you so much. I believe that all the sector you have mentioned is really can make an impact on that, because the first one, their partnership can be fund the leadership program to provide girls with the skill and confidence to step into the leadership role, and some of them can be a mentor to connect them with the role model who can guide them and inspire them throughout their journey, and as well as the campaign to change. Like right now we have digital campaign, so they can really do the digital campaign to um, make sure that this awareness is spread to the rural area as well. And another part is being a partnership with one another can really help or make one girl dream happen. Like me, once in my one day being the British ambassador, is I saw a lot of cooperation between the Plan International, British Embassy, Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Corporations, NGO, one NGO, and as well as the private sector that they come to support me, and as well as they work together to make all my plan and as well as my agenda that I've been thinking and what I'm thinking come into reality. So it's really important for them to connecting with one another, so they can really make a girl dream become more reality and motivate her to go to another step. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Marisa, for sharing this importance that collaborations. So the thing is that there is a need of the private and public partnership, and also need the cooperations among the all actors, including the governments, the NGO, and private sector. For example, like this program as a British ambassador for a day, there are the cooperation with many different from actor, including the government from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, also from the British Embassy, and also from the organization like International Plan Cambodia, and also from the Inclusive Cambodia, that is a NGO non-governmental organization, to support and to promote the younger women like Marisa to pursue her dream and make her dream come true as well. And last but not least, do you think that the programs like the Girl Takeover can create a ripple effects and inspire the broader societal transformation, Marisa?
Thank you so much. I believe that program like Girl Takeover can create an impact by empower young girls to step into the leadership role, like inspire one another or other to follow the suit, and also challenging the change in the perspective and norm about gender and leaderships. This program, like the one I attend, the Girl Takeover, is provide me the participation with the skill and confidence. Like I said, I don't really feel confident in front of camera, but after that, I really feel the confidence to talk in front of camera and media, or with also being taking a photo of, and it's also create the visibility or vision for a young girl and another woman to see that they can see the example and how value the diverse perspective in decision making, as well as to empower me as the individual to share about my experience and as well as achievements to another young girl throughout my journey. And I'm really grateful that after the event that I got a lot of DM asking about how to attend this event and what is my experience so far, how is the journey, can I guide them through the journey if they want to apply. This is quite amazing to see, because I can see that many young girls, they're really interested in being in the leadership role, but they can have a quite hard or quite challenge to find the one they can talk through to the whole challenge. And this program also normalize women in leadership and foster the culture of inclusions. So I hope that Girl Takeover will bring more awareness and spread more awareness and can empower more young girl out there to believe and has confidence in themselves in terms of being in the leadership role. And me as the alumni of this event, and I hope that if young girl out there or some of my junior have any question or want to apply to this, they can come to me as the one who can support them throughout the journey and guide them through what it look like and how it look like, and so on and so forth. Thank you so much.
So the last advice, so what are the last advice would you give to the younger who are hesitant to pursue the leadership opportunity? Because we also concerned there will be like the bias more like from prioritize men's over women's, and also the social like the barriers between the opportunity between women and men as well. Yes, Marisa.
Yeah, thank you so much for one advice that I can, not one, a few advice that I can give younger and women out there that they want to uh, try to experience the leadership perspective. Is the first thing is being confident. Confident is the key. You have to be confident in yourself and start small. You don't have to start with the big step or being like the top of the rank. You can start small and you understand how the role work, how you can step forward to find what you want. And as well as don't be afraid to fall. If you make a mistake, okay, it's okay. You can learn from it, you can understand from it. And another point is catch the opportunity, because the opportunity itself is quite rare. Not only for this program, but another program is quite rare. And you never know if you're going to pass or not. As long as you catch the opportunity, take a risk better than you regret it, because you can understand that when you take a risk, you know yourself that okay, I at least make a small step into that. You don't have to overthink about anything when you can, like I said, it's come with, you don't have to overthink with anything. You can start small and you can, if you fail, you can rest a little bit and pass a little bit and you can start again. It's mean like you have to take a lot of steps further. You may fail, you may make mistake, but please go through it and understand that it is you that you bring yourself out there to learn, to understand more, because it is the big world out there. You need, and you can learn a lot of more from that as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Marisa, for all your sharings that very insightful and your time to join us to share the Girl Takeover and Women's Leader today. This is the overalls of our podcast. And there also in the future will be more podcasts to promote young leader and women role in society. Please keep in touch with us. Our podcast today have now come to an end. On the behalf of the organization team of the ASEAN Youth Leader Initiative and the Plan International Cambodia, we would like to extend our sincere appreciation and acknowledgement of all of you. And we wish you all good health and success. Thank you.
Thank you so much for having me today.